looked at him and I was like, are you for real? What good are we doing for these people if we're treating them, but then we're not really educating them about how to stay healthy and stay out of the hospital and prevent these things from happening again? I basically just said to myself, what can I do during these 6 weeks to really kickstart this kind of idea that I've had in my head? Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining me today. If you don't know my backstory, I definitely recommend going and watching my first video that I made, which basically just explains why I started this channel. I will link that right here for you so you can go watch it before you start this video. But anyway, I wanted to share something with you guys that I've been kind of thinking about over the last few months, but never really fully dived into it. And with everything going on, I kind of took it as like a sign to maybe, really get rolling with this announcement that I have to share with you guys. Most of you who follow me on Instagram know that I am a nurse. I work full-time as a registered nurse. I started my nursing career out in cardiac surgery, and now I work in the ICU. What is something that I can do that uses my nursing background that I can also take with me into my nursing career, but also use my free time that I have when I'm not at the hospital to be productive and, maybe even have a second source of income? So originally, this whole idea started when I was working back in cardiac surgery. So I remember I had an aha moment with this one patient. So I one time had this patient who was in atrial fibrillation, which basically just means that his heart was not beating regularly. So we came in to have a procedure to restore that normal heart rhythm. And I remember he called me into his room one morning and he was eating his breakfast and he was like, Sarah, call down to the kitchen and tell them to bring me my caffeine. They only gave me decaf coffee and I don't drink decaf. And I kind of looked at him and I was like, are you for real? And he was like, what? I need caffeine every morning to start my day. And I explained to him then, I was like, drinking coffee is going to most likely put your heart rate back into that AFib, which we just corrected by having you come in for surgery. So that's really something that you should at least limit, not have every day. And in that moment, I kind of realized that there's such a gap between medicine and nutrition and lifestyle. And what good are we doing for these people if we're treating them, but then we're not really educating them about how to stay healthy and stay out of the hospital and prevent these things from happening again? So that was kind of a little aha moment for me. And then I also would think it's so funny too when I would walk into my patient's room who just had open heart surgery. So he has a huge incision down his chest and he's sitting there eating meatloaf and french fries. And it's come on, we know red meat is one of the main causes of heart disease. And people are just avoiding it. And it's we just restored and helped fix his heart. And now it's if we're not changing those old habits, who's to say that he's, that he or she isn't gonna need another cabbage down the line, which we actually have seen patients who have needed to bypass surgeries, which is crazy. So yeah, I was just kind of what can I do to use my nursing knowledge and then also educate people in the real world outside of the hospital to stay out of the hospital, to stay healthy, or to just be a healthier version of themselves. So I enrolled in the Health Coach Institute, which is a very well-known health coaching course, and they are accredited through the International Coaching Federation, so they're recognized as one of the best. It is a 6-month program. It is all virtual, so it is going to be perfect for my schedule. And you just commit 5 to 7 hours a week, which is nothing. I start December 6th. So essentially the program is broken down into 4 pillars. So the first pillar is all about holistic nutrition and how you can kind of reverse or treat disease through lifestyle and nutrition changes. The second pillar is all psychology and basically understanding why people eat the way they eat and their pattern and behavior behind it all. And then the third pillar is exactly like how to coach. So like how to take all your knowledge that you have about nutrition and lifestyle and actually implement it with a client. And then the fourth pillar is basically just explains how you can really kickstart and create a business out of health coaching. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I'm just excited for this new journey. I think it's going to be amazing, and I think it's just such a great way to combine my nursing and my passion for nutrition and sharing like my wealth and knowledge and everything with you guys. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. Thank you guys again so much for watching my video today. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along with me on Instagram. I post cooking videos and recipes and just like day-to-day life on my Instagram. So make sure you follow me and hit subscribe.